Hello Blazers, Brazilian Hairline here. How you guys doing today? Welcome to a brand new video. Today's video, guys, I want to talk about 21 Savage, him being a proper British lad, and him being deported from the United States, and if it's right or wrong. Now, if you guys are living under a rock, let me give you a brief explanation of what happened. Basically, 21 Savage, you probably know him, one of the biggest rappers right now. I actually quite like him. I think that his last album was great, especially the song Latsi was amazing. 21 Savage recently was arrested by the American Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and this whole thing is really sketchy as well because the police originally was actually looking to arrest Young Nutty, you know, the friend of 21 Savage, and he was in the car with him, and he was just there, and they checked him, and apparently that's how they found out that he's not actually a citizen and he doesn't have a visa to stay in America, which is just really sketchy considering the fact that in 2014 21 Savage already was arrested, and back then somehow, even though he was arrested, you know, like when you get arrested, like you get your passport checked, you get your documents checked. Well, back then in 2014, you know, nobody found out that he was actually a UK citizen and that he's not a citizen of the United States of America. How is this possible? I have no idea, but the American police, you're slacking, bro. How can you be this stupid? And they wonder how people get away with living in America illegally for like 50 years. Well, this is why. Nobody cares. And it turns out that the American rapper who always claimed he was from Atlanta was actually born either in Dominica, which is a territory of the United Kingdom, or in the UK. It's not really, it's kind of shady right now.
Don't give a fuck. What's that? Pussies, man. Yo, does it not go through the back? That's it, blood. You boys get fucking smacked in the face. My stripes off today. I'm just playing FIFA.
Right away, I want to address this. By the way, people say that 21 Savage is fake and that his entire persona of being an Atlanta gangster is fake just because he was born in the UK. He immigrated to America at the age of 12 and only then started popping caps in your ass in the hoods and selling drugs and whatnot. So his criminal background, being a shooter, being a gangster in Atlanta, it's real. He's not fake just because he was born in the United Kingdom. So 21 was arrested, and it was revealed that he came to the US in 2005, and in 2006 his visa expired, and since 06 he has been in America illegally. This is just something that my brain cannot process whatsoever. Like, how do you have such huge shows? How do you pay taxes? How do you release albums? How do you show up at late night TV? How do you do anything when you're literally illegal? I don't understand it. How is this shit even possible? But it is real, guys. We live in a fucking simulation or something. Jesus Christ. You know, guys, if anything, we're deporting the wrong rappers, okay? Maybe next time we should deport the girl from I Love Friday.
I made it here on a travel ban. I got stripes like the Taliban.
Just kidding, by the way, don't do that. She's actually really nice and we talked before, so But yeah, ever since this news came out, everybody has been clowning 21 Savage for days now on social media. Everybody's saying that the shooters in red that he has is the British Royal Army, and that the strap he pulls up with is some British Royal Army pistol. I mean, Jesus Christ.
What have I got myself into?
Oh, I'm fucking shitting myself.
The memes are fucking amazing, isn't it? And like, let's be honest, 21 Savage, he's been throwing clues all along, guys.
I'm the Saint Laurent Don. I'm wearing the Saint Laurent shoes that ain't out yet. I feel vibrant, elegant, exquisite. I would probably wear this jacket on my way to have tea and crumpets on a beautiful Monday morning.
He's been throwing clues. This is not anything new. So yeah, the internet had a great time laughing at 21 Savage for this, and when I saw this news personally, I also laughed so much, to be honest with you, because it was just so unexpected. Like, this is the most random thing of all time, but when you really think about it, it is messed up because the guy is actually about to be deported and banned from entering the US for 10 years, which is ridiculous. And it's a pretty serious issue that needs to be discussed, whether it's right or wrong. A lot of people are coming out in support of 21 right now, and a lot of people are saying that there is nothing wrong with him being deported. Now, pretty much the entire rap community has united in their support of 21 Savage. They've been tweeting free 21. 21 should not be deported. We need to keep 21 in America because obviously this is the place where his bread and butter is. This is the place where his family is, his children. He has children. This is the place where he resides. Of course, it's not gonna completely ruin his life or career if he moves to the UK, but it's gonna do a lot of damage. I mean, everybody's supporting 21 at this point. Can Kanye just call Trump Trump, like he's close with Trump, can he just call Trump and be like, yo bro, there's this guy 21 Savage in the streets, we need to free him, dog. And that's it, guys. Deportations level dropped to 0%. Kanye saved the world again. I actually don't see that as a very impossible scenario. However, if Trump actually does that, a lot of Trump supporters are gonna be very mad, because Trump always said that he's gonna be very, very strict on immigration laws. And if he just forgives 21 Savage and gives him citizenship, that's gonna be a big oof, a big oopsie from Trump in the face of his supporters. Now, personally, myself, I still have not figured out how to feel about this issue, because honestly, at one side of it, when you think about it, 21 Savage, he's in the wrong, because he's literally illegal, and people who are in the country illegally, they get deported. And it's actually kind of unfair and messed up if you think about it, if he gets special treatment just because he's rich and just because he's famous, if he gets citizenship for nothing, even though he's illegal. But on the other hand, he's recently actually given a lot to the community, and him being deported is nothing good for the culture, which we're gonna talk about a bit later. But yeah, there's a lot of people on the internet right now that are actually not in favor of 21 Savage being not deported. For example, Black Lives Matter right now, you probably heard about this organization. They're starting up a sort of a petition or a movement to keep 21 Savage in the United States. I just seen Post Malone post about this today, and the comments are very, very polarizing. They're trying to turn this into a race thing now. It's not even racist. He has an expired visa and is not supposed to be here anymore. Y'all act like they killed him or something. Literally, why? He broke the law. Does he need to be treated better because he has money? What does being deported for illegally being in the US have anything to do with Black Lives Matter? You don't get excluded from the law for being famous. And honestly, even though deep down I would like 21 Savage to not be deported, I do have to agree with its comments. They have a point, because first of all, it kind of pisses me off that even though Black Lives Matter doesn't state it like that, this, just because it's their organization, it immediately looks like they're trying to portray this as a race thing, and that he's being deported basically only because he's black, which is not the case. He's just illegal. If he was white, it would probably be the exact same thing. And once again, they have a point as well. He's legal, and other people who are in the United States illegally, they get deported and nobody cares. Why should he get special treatment just because he's famous? That's kind of unfair, and it's actually pretty messed up. But I don't know, dudes. This is actually not even the first time something like this happened to a very famous rapper. So if you guys know who MF Doom is, which you probably should if you're a rap fan, he's cited by many as like the greatest. I actually didn't know about this until this story broke out, but MF Doom had the same thing happen to him, because MF Doom was actually born in the UK, and he came to the US again with his parents at like the age of 12 or something, but he didn't get registered properly and did not acquire citizenship. So then later, already when he was famous, he actually got busted, and he was sent back to the UK with his family, and he was banned from entering the US for 10 years. Now he's back in the US, he's living in the US, but he still does not have American citizenship. And this is exactly the same that is going to happen to 21 Savage now, because I mean, MF Doom did not get any special treatments, and I honestly doubt that, especially in Trump's America, which is supposed to be, you know, a bit more harsh on immigration policies and stuff like that, I highly doubt that they're gonna just let 21 Savage go, because I think, yeah, he's getting deported, bruh. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's the arguments about why it's right to deport him. However, there are some arguments as well in favor of not deporting him. For example, you know, just again, like his whole career and his music and his family, everything is situated in the United States. It will be very damaging for him to go back to the United Kingdom. And as well, another point is that 21 Savage has actually been giving back a lot to the community later, to Atlanta. He's been giving out stuff in Atlanta. He's been doing free shows for the kids in Atlanta, for the people in hoods and stuff like that. He's trying to give back to the community and do something good, because he grew up being a gangster, and now he's trying to, you know, outdo the bad stuff that is done by doing good deeds, which I appreciate, which I love. I think this is amazing. But whatever he's trying to do to improve the community in Atlanta is right now being obstructed, it's being stopped by this whole thing, and you know, he wouldn't really be able to provide anything to the kids of Atlanta when he's in London, you know. I guess in terms of his career, it's not gonna be that much of a problem, because, I mean, to be honest, a lot of the rappers he collaborates with anyway, they're rich, they can afford to fly to the UK and do a feature with them or do a music video with them. However, obviously, he's gonna be missing out on a lot of the shows that are being taken place, a lot of the festivals where a lot of famous artists come and perform. He's gonna just miss out on a ton of money and a ton of exposure. And don't get me wrong, 21 Savage is not poor, he's set for life, but this whole thing thing, it's really gonna damage his career, and I honestly feel like this isn't really something that he deserves, and I just really cannot wrap my brain around it and decide what to do. Should he be deported, or he should stay because of his good actions recently? I just can't make my mind up, man. This is complicated, okay? So yeah, I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Do you guys think 21 Savage should be deported, or do you guys think that deporting him is unrighteous? I want to have a discussion down in the comments, so make sure to leave a comment down below and discuss it with the fellow Blazers. And yeah, guys, that is going to be pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, please make sure to slap the motherfucking like button, and also make sure to support my Patreon down in the description. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.